Hello, trading has closed on February 5th, 2024. As always, we'll start with our disclaimer. We'll go over our calls and then make some predictions. It's my trading plan for Tuesday, February 6th, 2024. Please remember, my calls can be completely wrong. Any trade you make should be made at your own risk. Also, I'm busy most of this week. Have less time than I'd like to do my analysis and may not be risking my own money on these calls. Look for the pattern with the early high, which is this. Tomorrow should also have the early high. We had a target of 49.2070 and that printed. These aren't just targets, they're also support levels. Support doesn't have to hold, but this one did. It's a reminder of what we said. We didn't get to move up promptly, so we looked for a drop right from the open, and that's what happened. During the day, MEJT said this rally was a false move, the price would retrace, and that's already played out. We believe we've completed wave black 1. Let's see what happened today. From the top of wave black 1, which is here, we have an ABC down with C equal to A. I don't think that's the end of wave 2. The magnitude looks too small. So we're going to be looking for an A and a B of ending someplace in the wave C. But we don't know what the degree of these waves is yet. If this is as significant as I think it could be, it should be a long way down, but you're going to have to get more downside than we've seen so far, which is entirely possible. Right now, we gapped down, hit a lower low, closed over all these intraday lows. If we maintain this, we're going to go up tomorrow, but that doesn't mean that we close up. I'd be happier if we had a sizable drop tomorrow, because that would confirm the idea that this top could be the real thing. Well, tomorrow's pattern has the early high regardless of where we open. Typically it's a bearish day with a low in the final hour. If it turns out to be strong, we should see more strength in days to come. We gapped down, hit a lower low, but closed over intraday lows, and if that's maintained at Tuesday's open, this should lead to higher prices, which doesn't guarantee a higher close. Now, today's action is still compatible with last weekend's call for a high on last Friday, but we still need confirmation. If the idea is right, we're going to see more follow-through on the downside than we've seen so far, and typically you'll see a significant move down in the first 3 days, and this is just day 1. It wasn't as large as it could have been, but the time's not up yet. So for right now, that's a positive pattern, unless we drop early. If we hold this, the open, we should trade up, but that doesn't mean we're going to go over this high. And the day usually is a negative day, regardless of how we open. So if the idea is right, we should see some pretty weak action the next 2 days. And if the idea is wrong, the odds are good we're going to find out pretty early. It's a pattern with the early high, and that's today's call.